Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In the previous video, we explored the third type of blocks in our Appmaker dashboard, called product-based blocks. In this video, we will be looking into the fourth type of blocks in our Appmaker dashboard, known as advanced blocks. So without further ado, let's begin. Advanced blocks are a set of blocks recently introduced by Appmaker. These include the row block, counter timer, conditional block, and video block. Let's start by checking out the video block. To add a video block, simply search for video block in the widget tab and drag and drop the video block widget onto our page. The video block is a powerful widget that can be used to add engaging and informative content to your app's UI to make it more dynamic and visually appealing. With the video block, you can effortlessly incorporate various video content into your app's UI, such as promotional videos, user-generated content, product demos, and instructional videos. To add our video, just click on the Open Media Library button under the Video option in the Style tab. This will open the Media Library window, allowing us to effortlessly select our desired video. Let's choose this specific video for now. Additionally, we can adjust the height of the video. By default, it is set to full size, but we can enter a different height, such as 300. This changes the height of the video, but we might notice white spaces on the right and left sides. To eliminate this, we can use the Cover option in the Resize mode, which crops the video to fill the app page based on the given height. Alternatively, we can use the Contain option to resize the video to its original size while fitting within the given height constraints. For now, let's stick with the Cover option. Furthermore, we can add a thumbnail to the video. Clicking the Open Media Library button allows us to upload or choose an image for the thumbnail. I'll select an image from here. This thumbnail will be displayed. Moving on, we have the option for media controls. Enabling this option provides buttons for play, pause, volume, and full screen. If we don't want these controls on our video, we can toggle off the control button, allowing the video to play continuously without user interaction. We also have the options for repeat and paused. Enabling repeat will make the video play in a loop, while enabling paused will start the video in a paused state, requiring the user to press play to view it. Lastly, we have the option for muted. Enabling this option will mute the video, even if the user clicks play for the first time. That covers the video block. Now let's move on to the next block, the countdown timer. To add the countdown timer block to our app, we can search for it in the Widget tab and double-click the widget to add it to our app page. The countdown timer is a widget used to display the remaining time and days for upcoming or ongoing events, such as a sale. We can set a background image for the timer, so I'll choose an image from my files. The image is now set as the background. To set up the timer, we can specify the date and time. For example, I'll set a specific date. The timer will update accordingly. We also have the option to customize the background color, but since we already set a background image, we cannot set a background color unless we remove the image. Next, we can add a headline for the timer and change its text color. I'll enter Black Friday Sale as the headline and keep the default black color. Additionally, we can set the headline for when the timer expires. This text will be shown when the timer reaches its end. For example, I'll set it as Sale Ended. The timer background color can also be customized. We can choose any color we want. If we prefer to show only the timer without a background color, we can select the No Color option. Likewise, we can change the text color of the timer. Any color can be chosen here. If we want to remove the background image, we can use the Remove Image option. To add a background image again, we can click Upload Image. These are the styling options for the countdown timer block. Now let's move on to the conditional block. To add a conditional block, we can search for it in the Widget tab and drag and drop it onto the app page. With the conditional block, we can set 2 conditions and add different widgets to match each condition. Clicking the plus icon allows us to add widgets to the conditions. For example, I'll add a banner for each condition. Currently, we have 2 available conditions: user logged in and guest user. We can use these conditions to display different banners to the customer. I have created 2 different banners for these conditions. The first banner says, "Use code BUY FIRST and get flat 100 rupees off on your first order for logged-in users," while the second banner says, "Log in and get flat 150 rupees off on your first order for guest users." To assign conditions, we need to select the block and click on the text condition. Then we can give a name and select the desired condition. We can choose the condition from the provided options, specifying when to show the block. For the first banner, let's choose the condition "User logged in." And name it "Logged in User." For the second banner, let's select the condition "Guest User" and name it "Guest User." This way, the appropriate banner will be displayed based on the customer's login status. That covers the conditional block. Now let's move on to the row block. We can drag and drop the row block widget onto the app page to add a row block. The row block is an advanced block that allows us to use various other blocks, including all existing blocks inside it. Here, I'll demonstrate a basic example of using the row block. Clicking the plus icon within the row block allows us to select any desired block. Let's choose the Layout icon widget. We can search and select the shopping cart icon. Next, I'll add a text widget by clicking the plus icon and selecting the heading widget. Let's change the text by copying it from outside and pasting it into the heading field. In this example, I'm using it to show a free delivery offer banner. We can also change the text color and background color. Let's change the background color to no color. We can add more widgets to this row block to make it more complex if needed. To customize the row block, let's select it. By default, the blocks are arranged in a horizontal direction like rows, but we can change the direction using the options provided. If we want the blocks to show separately in separate rows, we can choose the vertical direction. We also have options for vertical alignment, such as top, center, and bottom align. For this example, I'll choose the vertically centered align option. Additionally, we have the Justify option for horizontal alignment, which includes Flex Start, Space Between, Center, Space Around, and Flex End. I'll choose the Center option. The wrap options allow us to choose whether the blocks wrap to the next line or overflow if there is limited space. For this example, I'll select the No Wrap option. We can also change the background color. But we can also adjust the padding and margin of the block using the provided slider. Clicking the link icon allows us to make changes to each side individually. Now let's add some padding. We also have options for adding borders, changing the border color, and adjusting the border radius. For this example, I'll add a border with a width of 1 and set the border radius to 10. This is essentially a row block. We can create simple banners like this or even more complex blocks by adding multiple widgets using the plus icon. For instance, we can add the banner widget inside this row block and insert a new banner image. The image will be displayed along with the other elements. That's the versatility of the row block. We can include multiple widgets or blocks inside it to create complex designs. Each block inside the row block can also have its own actions assigned to it. Finally, don't forget to save the changes to make them visible in your app. That's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. See you in the next one.